Hello, my name is Greg and welcome to my channel. So I want to let you guys know that I am offering 25% off of Thunder Astrology readings for the month of December. These Thunder Astrology readings are very, very, very powerful. They're a good way to hack into your unconscious mind and release blockages, expose blockages to you, as far as maybe like bad habits or ways you procrastinate, any type of negativity in your life. This is a good way to help expose that and help you heal from those wounds, past wounds, or it's a lot of psychological stuff. It has an ability to open you up, put a mirror right in front of you, and take a look at that stuff and help you heal it with a continual, persistent intention. This is going to help you really get over all this stuff and get on your soul's true path. So what this consists of is, well, let me tell you the difference between the Vedic and Western astrology. The Western astrology goes by the zodiac, the tropical zodiac, which is it's not the exact position of the stars at the time that you were born. Vedic astrology uses the exact position of the stars at the time you were born. It's like it's real time. The Western astrology uses that tropical zodiac. It's based on these calculations of the sun to the earth and the equinoxes, but it's not the exact stars that are right above your head at the time you're born. This is what I loved about Vedic astrology. It's in real time. It's exactly what was going on when you were born. And this is what ancient people, when they didn't have any type of technology, this is what they did. They looked up in the sky and saw the positions of whatever the signs were in, this house, all that stuff. So it's a lot more exact and real pinpointing of who you really are and how you are in the world as far as your personality, how people look at you and how you look at yourself and how you know yourself. And so the Vedic astrology goes off of the ascendant sign, which is compared to Western, where it uses your sun sign. The ascendant sign is the sign that's rising in the east at the time of your birth. This sign is it stays in the ascendant is only there for 2 hours. So this is a more accurate reading about who you really are compared to the sun sign, which is there for 30 days. But I'm going to give you your sun sign in the Vedic science too, and give you your moon sign. Moon sign is more important than the sun sign in Vedic astrology, because the moon sign is there for 2.5 days. So these are a lot more important than a sun sign, which is 30 days. So these are, they're really good to know it in the Vedic way. Vedic astrology is a huge science too, but this Thunder astrology is just a specific niche, certain things that the Thunder Wizard has picked out that are designed to help you in a very practical and magical way, and you're going to get immediate results. One of the things we work with is we give you the planet that's giving you your main karmic lesson in life. This is a planet that shows your strengths and your weaknesses, and there's always that middle ground where you're in between those, and sometimes you hover this way, sometimes you hover that way. Finding out which planet it is going to help you to focus on those strengths, and it's going to just really empower you, and it's going to help you gather in more spiritual energy within your body. It's really good. I love it. Another planet that we give you is something called the Ishta Devatha. This is the chosen planet that has been with you through all kinds of lifetimes. It's chose to work with you. It's always been there helping you, and this helps you on your conscious everyday life. So this is a planet that you can always talk to whenever you're in a rut. Whenever you need some advice, you can always look to it and ask it for advice. I know I do with mine all the time, and it really helps me. It helps me a lot. It helps calm me down. It helps get me back to balance. Sometimes I lose focus when I get a little too angry, so it really helps me out a lot. Another one that we give you is what's called the Paulina De Vita. This is a planet that's working with your subconscious mind, and in the material world, it's as far as manifesting whatever you want in this world, as far as relationships, jobs, transportation, home, you know, things you have, things you own. It really works with all of that stuff. Your ability to intend your life. It's another good planet to have. The one that's really important for me that I've discovered is what's called the Dharma De Vita. This is what's the planet that's working with your unconscious mind. Dharma means your path, and the unconscious is really where it's really at. This is what we all want to get to know, is all of the things that are blocking us in our life. From the time we were born, there's a lot of hidden memories within us. You know, when we're children, that's when these first experiences really shape us, but they get really lodged in here, and they get blocked off, especially from the society, from our own selves. We're too young to even know, so we block them off automatically. But exposing these things really helps open you up. Really helps you get over a lot of bad habits, a lot of fears, a lot of things that are blocking you. Keeps you on your true spiritual path. Also, we're going to give you a good luck pendant that's associated with the Dharma De Vita. This is a pendant that you can wear around your neck, and this helps empower you, helps keep you focused on what your unconscious things that you've learned about yourself. It's even going to help you expose it to yourself. Another thing we give you is your spiritual name. This is a syllable that's based on your moon sign. And this is something that's really powerful too. You can actually change your name to this first syllable. Whatever the first syllable is, you can add other syllables after it. You know, sometimes they start with like Joe or Ma or Tu. And you can just create your own name. You can use it in your everyday life, or you can use it when you're doing rituals, or in your spiritual practices. This is a very powerful way to connect you with the constellation that your moon is in at the time of your birth. That constellation is separated into 4 different sections. Each section has a different syllable. But this is a great way to light up that part of your mind that's connected to your moon. Helps you to think, helps you to focus, keeps you on your right path. The other thing we give you is what's called the Aruda Lagna. This is the way other people see you, as opposed to how you see yourself, which is your sun, moon, ascendant sign. This is how other people see you. It's called your projection. This is another thing that's going to really help you as far as manifesting what you want, because you're going to learn how other people automatically, unconsciously see you. It'll be different from your ascendant sign. They're going to see you as a different type of a person than who you see yourself. But I know when I was given mine, I can really relate to it. I can see what it's about. Mine was associated with discipline and artistry. And as a musician, I can really relate to that. Artistry is music. Discipline is really learning how to create music, being on top of it, working it out, being really dependable on learning songs and presenting them to my band members and to people. So I could really relate to it. And that and the Dharma De Vita are really powerful things to get to know and to work with. And then we get to the mantra. The mantra, a lot of times, it's associated with the Dharma De Vita, the unconscious mind, the planet that's working with your unconscious mind. But it might be another one of the other devatas that I was telling you about. Based on your chart, we'll see which one is best for you to do a mantra. This mantra is connected to that planet and a deity connected to that planet. And this is the really practical thing that really helps you on your path. It helps open you up. It brings in a lot of spiritual energy. By bringing in a lot of spiritual energy, all of that emotional stagnated energy needs to get out of the way. You know, it's got to be pushed out in order for the spiritual energy to come in. So looking at this stagnated energy and finding out what it is and exposing it, this is what helps get it out of the way. It unblocks that dam, and then you get some spiritual energy coming in. And man, it's really powerful, really powerful, practical, powerful way to connect yourself on your spiritual path, to connect your soul, to really find out who you really are in this world. So one thing I do need is your exact time of birth. So you really need to know that. like 10:43 a.m., whatever it is. You need to know that in order to get this reading. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you about. And yeah, so it's 25% off in the month of December to get these readings. So if you're interested in getting one, I'd really love to help you guys out. Talk to you guys later. Peace.